Hi guys, Paul here for Tech Freak TV. Hope we're all doing well. Today's video I'm going to be showing you a review of the Cyberlink Powerdirector 13. New bit of software that I'm now using for all my YouTube videos. Comes in 3 different levels, I believe. I've got the middle package, so I think that's good enough for what I need. It does come with loads of effects and stuff on there. So let's open it up. It takes a few seconds to load, so I'd always recommend selecting 16:9 on here. You've got the full feature editor, which is what we're here for. You've got an easy editor, and you've also got slideshow creator here as well. So it's a nice package all in all. So we'll open up the full feature editor. Doesn't take too long just to load up. So here we have the actual editor itself, split into sections, same as most video editing softwares. So this is where you're going to drop all your content, so your audio, your pictures and your videos. Over on this side you've got the preview window, and down here is where you've got your timeline. So if you start at the top, so you've got your files, edit, view, playback. Here you can save your project. 16:9 aspect ratio, as I said, if you set it from before, then it'll stay at 16:9. And here you've got some user preference settings. Effects, so these are the various effects that it comes with. So let's say you go into particles. So obviously you've got various effects here, and as you can see, by clicking on the one that you want here, you could see it appearing on this side here. Fire, we change this one, you can see you've got the burning fire effect. Scroll all the way down here, and as you can see, there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots that are here. You can actually download more if you wanted to. Style, so as you can see, there's quite a few here that you can choose from. The next one down, you've got your pip objects room. So let's pick one that's got quite a few. Let's go with this one. Okay, so again, you've got your city skyline. So every time you select one here, it drops in over there. You can download a lot more of these if you want to. Once it's downloaded, then it will be stored over here under the downloads. At the moment I haven't downloaded any because I haven't needed to. Then we've got our particles room. So as you can see, this one is where I obviously make intro for some of my newer type videos. If we drop down to general, we can say pick the star. So you can see you've got like a sort of shooting star pattern going across there. If we go into this one, it's like the music notes, and again you can keep scrolling down and you can see there's lots and lots and lots and lots that you want to choose from, as well as having other different subheadings here as well that you can choose from as well. So if you scroll all the way down, you can see, same again, if you download any additional ones, they'll always come into here. Next we've got the title room. This is where you're going to do all your text and stuff. You can see some of my custom ones that I've actually done here. If we go to general tab, so we can have a look at, say, maybe look at this one. There you go. So you can change the text. Let's go to effects because it's quite an easy one where I can select something. Let's have a look which one we want to go for. Let's try this one. Yep, that looks pretty decent. So all you need to do is just drag and drop that one down into your timeline. Once it's in there, if you want, you can just click on the play button here, and then that's what's going to do is just actually play the clip. If you want the clip only, you can select the clip, and if you want to play the actual movie, then you can just hit the movie button here. I'll just stop that, play that one again. So you can see how that drops in here. So obviously you're not going to want it to say Cyberlink Powerdirector. So what you do, you double click on the actual icon here, and it opens up into the text box. So from here, if you want, you can reduce it, make it smaller, make it bigger. If you want to rotate, you can rotate it on the axis here. Obviously if you want to change this, just highlight it, grey it out. As you can see, if you want, you can select the face color. From here you obviously change the font size, font name. So let's just change that out to Tech Freak TV. See what that looks like. Okay, so there you can see that now says Tech Freak TV. What I want to do though is obviously just jazz that up a little bit because it looks a bit boring. As you know, I like to probably use the blue style. So if we select this one, and now you can see that the text has actually changed. What I want to do here is if we pick this up, you can move this around anywhere you want to. So I'll leave that roughly here. Motion, this is one that I do tend to use because I find that it's really handy. Just makes it look that little bit more professional. Let's go with this one. So you can see that's how Tech Freak TV is going to jump in. So if we play that again, there you go. It drops in nicely. You can see down here you've got your keyframe, and the good thing with this is the keyframes, the intro and intro, are fully adjustable, so you can actually change those to how you want. If you go back to text again, just want to change this, so you want to highlight this. Let's pick, say, something like this one, like a red flame fire, and then that's how you change the text. And once you're happy with what you've got, just save it, and it'll ask you if you want to save it. I'm going to say no. If you was to save it, then it will drop in here to where your custom ones are, because as you can see, like, this is one of mine that I've made up from before. Alright, so next one down, we're going to go into transition room. Lots and lots of transitions here for you to go through. You've got 3D like transitions. So same again, if you select one on the preview window, you'll see what it's going to look like. You can click through here, and as I said, scroll all the way to the bottom, and there's lots and lots and lots and lots of different types of transition that you can go into. Same here again, you've got more that you can access through here. On this side, this is where you've got the audio mixing room. It does come with separate audio software, so you get that. The audio director comes in over here. Let's open back up Cyberlink. There we go. So once your audio is here on the timeline, you can adjust the gain on there, as well as on here. You've got your audio channels 1 and 2, which correspond to your audio channels 1 and 2 here. If you want, you can actually input more channels down to here if you wanted to. You can add your video and audio tracks. So this obviously is a mirror image of what you've got down here. And then if you've got like a voice overlay on the top, which can drop into this track, and you want to make your voice louder or more quiet, this is where you can go to. I normally use this area, so if I've got a background music track, this is where I do the editing, just to make sure that the actual music track isn't sort of overly powerful or it's not too loud. Voiceovers, again, if you want to do any voiceovers, you can do that from here. You set your gain, you can see if it's peaking out here or not. You can choose an internal mic or a device. That's going to actually be a record, and then once you've finished speaking, it's going to save it, and then you can just drop that on your timeline. This one is a chapter room, so really handy if you're doing, say, a movie or something. Then you can actually input your chapters, so your chapter 1, 2, 3, if you've got any other sub chapters that you want to include. And this one here, subtitle room, so if you want to add subtitles to your video, this is where you can do it. So you input your start and your end time, and then any text, this is where you want to put your text in. So as I said, this is the actual timeline here, and as this becomes more and more full, then you can scale from left to right to move up and down your timeline. Likewise, if you want, you can scroll up and down over here as well, and you can drag this as well. So if you want to decrease it, so if you've got a lot of stuff and you want to just bunch it up just to see where you're at, you can reduce the size here. And obviously if you haven't got a lot, then you can extend this part of the timeline just to make these appear a little bit bigger. Makes it that little bit easier for you to work with. Let me just go back into this section. So as I said, here is the preview window. You can play, stop. This is if you want to go back to a previous frame. Here is where you'd select what you want to seek by. So I always want to seek by frame, but if you want to go by the second, the minute, chapter or segment, it's your choice. You can select that here. That's obviously your fast forward. If you want to take a snapshot of your video, once you've got it wherever you want it in the timeline, you can actually do that from here. This is the preview quality. This is going to give you options. So like I said, I've got it on the high preview resolution. You can go HD or full HD if you want to, but I find high preview resolution is more than good enough. This one is adjust your volume. This is enable 3D mode. If you want to make a video in 3D, you can do. This one here, this is undock the preview window, so this will allow you to see it on a bigger scale, so it'll actually come, I'll see if I can do that now. Yeah, so it's let me do it from here. So if you want, you can move this around where you want, make it a full screen. This is going to redock it back into the preview window. This is a time scale of how long it's playing for, or where you are in the video. Fit, if you select this one, so this is just size where it's fit, 10%, 100%, so you can adjust that to how you see fit. If you want, like I say, you can sign into Director Zone. Once you get to the Director Zone, you're able to download lots and lots and lots more effects and text styles and picture-in-picture effects. So like I say, it's a really good bit of software. Lots of stuff you can do on here. You can get as detailed as you want. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Any comments or questions, please leave them down below. I will be doing some more videos just showing you how to actually use the software if you're not too sure, if you're just starting out with your videos, just to give you an idea of how it is to use this piece of software. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and take care. Bye bye.